break in transmission, and it all has to do all thanks to the network. So now let's just go straight into it, and in the next 5 to 10 minutes we should be done. Okay, it's a continuation of the former, we already having this class just moments ago, and unfortunately, service provider just disorganized the whole thing. Now let's just continue. So we've talked about power, all right. We are going straight for, we've talked about power, and we said something about three types of power. And we said we have the force, the use of force, okay, domination and manipulation. All right, and we said things about manipulation, we said things about force, and we said things about domination as well. So with all this being said, let's just go straight ahead into authority. Okay, so I'm just going to take authority. Now when we say authority, what are we talking about? Authority. Now authority is the quality, all right, the quality of being able to what, get people to do things because they think the individual or group has the right to tell them what to do. Now here you don't impose, all right, it is at will. Now individuals or group of people, all right, those things, and let's take it this way, the quality, okay, the quality of being able, all right, to get people or group of what, people, okay, to do things because of what, they think you have the right, all right. Okay, so it's still a kind of power in disguise, all right, because here if you remove what makes them think, all right, then it's as useless as whatever it is it can be. Okay, if you remove that thing that makes them think you have the right, okay, now where is it? Okay, the right, then it's as good as force. Now let's continue. Now in effect, authority, now those in authority are followed, okay, because of one thing. It is believed that they what, fulfilled a need within the community or the political system that makes them to be obeyed. Now authority then is linked to respect, which creates legitimacy and therefore leads to power. There is a link between authority and power, all right, there is a link between authority and power. Now I said it earlier on, if just like one of my manager will say, a lot of you are respecting me today because of my position, it's because of this office I'm occupying. The moment I leave this office today, you might even see me outside and not even talk to me, all right. So it is kind of a subterfuge, all right. Authority is, now look at what he said here. Now it is said here that in effect those in authority are followed because their subordinates or their followers believe that they are what, fulfill a need within the community, and that's why they have attained maybe it's political authority or a political office, and that's why they are respected, all right. They are respected as long as they have that authority invested on their shoulder. As long as they have that authority delegated to them, they will be respected. So what is the essence of having a respect only attached to the office? And as soon as you leave the office, the respect is gone. So that's that for that under authority. Now, okay, authority is then linked to what? length, respect. Okay, respect. Okay, creates legitimacy. All right, so we have, and legitimate power here is what we refer to as legitimate power is what we refer to as authority. Okay, now let's proceed. Now let's quickly talk about Max Weber's topology of what? Of authority. Now, as a German political sociologist, which Max Weber is, now he identified three ideal type of authority. Three ideal Marx, German political sociologist. Now he posited, all right, he identified three ideal type of authority. They are traditional, okay, traditional, legal, rational. According to him, he said, talking of the traditional authority, now the belief of this type of authority is what? Is legitimacy of authority. All right, now that legitimacy of authority always exists. Okay, so people support regime out of habit and custom. All right, this is where you get support from people, or from your supporters, or from your subordinates, okay, out of habit and custom. Now, just to take that down, habit and culture. That is for the traditional authority. Okay, now speaking of the legal rationale, now this is the type of authority that is based on a system of rule applied judicially, okay, and administratively, where rulers are superiors appointed or elected. All right, elected superiors. And charisma, from the word legal, all right, appointed. Now charisma, this give a regime, okay, now you get this by personality. Okay, you get this authority by your kind of personality. Okay, with if you are someone with extraordinary gift, all right, you have portrayed times without number the act of heroism. Okay, you get this kind of authority. Okay, now let's talk about ideology, as we are done with power, authority, and let's move straight ahead to ideology. Now let's proceed. Ideology. Another legitimacy or another legitimating quality in political system is said to be an ideology. Legitimating quality, all right? Okay, it's a legitimating quality. Now, Ideology as a social belief and meaningful system is what usually form the basics of social and economic political programs. Now, it speaks, now let's take down this point. It's an explicit set of value. Explicit set of what? Values. And what does this set of values, what does it do? All right, what does it portray? Now, it orientates, okay, people in the society in terms of what they are expected or what they can expect from government. Explicit set of values that portrays slash orients, all right, who does he orient? People, all right, in the society as to what should be expected of the government. All right, that is the ideology. If you want to call this completely, you call it political ideology. All right, as a citizen of a country, as an individual, what are your political rights? All this idea, the ideology, what are the things that makes up the political terrain in your society? What are the things that you should be expectant of, okay, when it comes to politics? And you as an individual, as a citizen, what is expected of you? All right, so we have that as that. And we just take this and we can call it a wrap on this. Now, we'll talk about function very quickly. Function of ideology. Now, function of ideology, just like what we have said now, we said a lot of things about it already. Now, but just to cap it all up, now, it provides leaders with what? Legitimacy to govern, all right? It provides leaders, and how does it do this? It helps to also orientate leaders as it orientates the citizens. Now, as a leader, you know what is expected of you. You know your left and your right. You know what the people demand. What the people demand are. Okay. Now, as a leader, it provides you with the what? Legitimacy to govern. Okay. Legitimacy to govern. All right. Promote and govern. Promote social coherence. All right. Also facilitates conflict management. Talk about, guide to policy choices and assessment conduct. Okay. And we have that as that. So I think on this note, we will call it a wrap. And in our next class, we should be concluding this class. We should be done with the course, POL 1 to 4, and we are moving into the next thing. You can all go and confirm. All right, you can confirm the timetable for the week as you see the next course we are going into. Thank you very much, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you subsequent tutorials. Bye bye.